The Library of Congress, LC, is an institution unique not only in size, as the world's largest library, but also in diversity. From 4,000-year-old clay tablets to 15th century hand-press books to 17th century holograph music scores and scientific treatises to 18th century fine prints to 19th century photographs and to 20th and 21st century comic books, motion pictures, television programs, microforms, and electronic resources, the library contains materials in more than 460 languages. Among the great libraries, it is the only one that collects worldwide. The library's 1897 Thomas Jefferson Building, opposite the U.S. Capitol, is a treasure of Beaux-Arts style and spectacular interior artistry. The John Adams Building, 1939, across the street to the east, is dissimilar in every way, its classic simplicity conveying the sober mood of the 1930s. Newest of the LC's three buildings, the 1980 James Madison Memorial Building, is a massive modernist structure, but these buildings house only part of the library. There are also the Packard campus of the National Audiovisual Conservation Center in Culpeper, Virginia, 6 overseas offices, and numerous facilities that store the collections. The library's website, loc.gov, extends access to its collections and services worldwide. The library's history dates from 1800, when members of Congress needed books, especially law books, in a brand new city that lacked libraries. When Thomas Jefferson sold his private library to Congress in 1815, after the loss of Congress's books during the War of 1812, his collection included many more fields of knowledge, turning the library into a general collection. Over the years, the Congressional Library added materials and services and eventually opened to the public. Major themes of its history are first and foremost providing service to Congress, leadership in the national and international library communities, an important presence in the scholarly world, responsibility for national and international copyright activities, and a forum for folk, artistic, and literary cultures. Though it was never legally designated the National Library of the United States, it occupies this space in the national imagination. The library has many constituencies: Congress, federal agencies, other libraries, musicians, poets, authors, artists, scholars, educators, publishers, benefactors, and the public. Library staff members and users often observe that each area of the LC's activity deserves its own history. Some have been written, and more surely will appear. This single-volume account necessarily limits the scope to the library as a whole, centering on the origins, organization, and development of the institution, with mention of only a few major acquisitions, tempting though it is to include more.